Hey there, Michelle Cedarberg, hanging out at home like so many of you, processing this COVID-19 craziness. I have had most of my speaking engagements canceled through May. I find myself with a great deal of time on my hands and a lot of time to think. I'm sure that you can relate. If you are out there working, I'm hoping that you're doing your best to stay healthy and safe and making common sense decisions. If you're a healthcare worker, thank you for everything that you're doing. And wherever else you find yourself, I do hope that you're managing this time as best you can. And I want to share a few thoughts. In this first week, especially as we're all processing the hourly changes that are coming at us around the globe, be kind and gentle to yourself. Fear and anxiety are completely normal emotions to be feeling right now, and depression is not unlikely if you don't take proper care of yourself. I say listen to your head and your heart. I admit that I haven't been very productive this week. I have been doing a lot of talking. I've been doing a lot of thinking. My husband and I have been kind of just talking about what is and what will be. And, I think that there's steps that we need to take in this first week to just listen to what we need for ourselves. And if that's a nap, then take the nap. And if you feel like sitting and watching Netflix, then do that. I will also say that, especially if this lasts, social isolation shouldn't mean isolation, and it shouldn't mean that we stop taking care of ourselves. It's very easy, when we're hanging out at home and feeling bad about the state of affairs, that we start eating differently, drinking more, foregoing exercise, and isolating ourselves from human connection. Social isolation doesn't need to mean a zero human connection. So here's some suggestions that I have for you. And I'm sure you've heard them all. The first, of course, is to make those common sense decisions about your health. I'm not going to repeat them because you know what you need to do, especially if you're feeling unwell. Number one, I say connect daily with people by phone, by Zoom, through messages. Every single day this week, I've been spending time on the phone talking to people I haven't talked to for a while, and talking to them longer than I normally would because I'm normally too busy. And it's been a wonderful opportunity to just check in with how they're doing and having conversations about how I'm doing. And wow, it's great. So reach out to your family, to friends, to colleagues, even if it's a quick text message to see how they're doing. It's amazing how it makes you feel. Connect daily. Number two, move daily. If you're not comfortable going outdoors, then stay indoors, dance in your kitchen, run up and down your stairs, go into your backyard, breathe fresh air. But if you're feeling well and you have the opportunity, I say get out to a park, get out to wide open spaces. Mother Nature is very good at social isolation. My husband and I have been pulling our fat bikes out every afternoon and heading out the door for an hour or more. Not very many people out in the parks and where we ride. A friend of mine has been calling it 4 out the door with her husband and her young kid to go and get some exercise. So move daily, because wow, if you're stuck indoors or if you're off of your normal routine, the best thing you can do is to get that exercise to help you feel better and more energized. And I will also say more hopeful. I have been feeling better every time I come back from my rides. And then use the rest of your time purposefully. And I know I said to listen to your head and heart, and if you feel like you need to binge Netflix, you should do that. But I also believe that, part of every day can be used in some productive way. I've started to organize my closets. I'm also going to be creating a new speaker demo over the next couple of weeks. I'm also using this time to continue the process of book publication for book number 2. I've now come up with a title. I'm going to reveal it in the weeks to come. I changed it and I'm quite excited to do the things that we don't have time to do when life is coming at us from all directions. Things are a little calmer at the home front. I know it's a bit chaotic out there, but do one thing every day that makes you feel like you've been productive. And I'll say it, I wasn't going to say it, be health aware. If you're sick, don't go out. Wash your hands, don't touch your face, all of that kind of stuff. And here's another thing that I want to suggest. We're all going to be spending an awful lot more time on social media. I know I have. And Some of the posts I read really fill me with hope and joy, and some of them really make me feel sad. I don't think now is a time to be using our social media platforms to shame people for the decisions that we're making. A decision that someone makes in 1 hour may not be reasonable an hour later, and we're all just processing this all at the same time. So instead of shame or guilt or judgment, let's use love and tactfulness. And if you have something you want to share with somebody, perhaps take that message offline. Now is the time for calm and support and positivity. And on that note, so here's the thing: I'm stuck at home. I haven't got much work to do. So I would like to offer up coaching, one-on-one coaching. I'm going to be giving pretty cut rates, 30-minute sessions if you just need to connect. Webinars with your organizations or Zoom calls with your organizations. Connect with me via the links below, and hopefully we can get through this together. Share with me the ways that you are creatively getting through COVID, how you are making fun out of self-isolation, and the positive things that you are doing to make a difference. We will get through this. We've got one chance to do this fabulous life. I say dare to live it big, and in these unprecedented times, dare to do it with common sense and health on your mind. Looking forward to spending time out in the public again and getting hugs from people, but until then, more of this. Stay tuned.